This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, I've been saying for quite some time, and people saw it as hating, but it's not hating, it's the truth. When I'm telling you that Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division. He's the poster boy for the heavyweight division. And people say, no, Tyson Fury, he got 32 million when he fought Dillian Whyte, and he got like 20 million when he fought Deontay Wilder, and he's the cash machine. He's the face of the heavyweight division when it comes to generating money, generating pay-per-views, gate receipts and all that kind of stuff. I said, no, he isn't. He's doing fantastic. He is doing fantastic. And this is not about who would win a fight between Joshua and Fury or Joshua and anybody else. This is about generating money. This is about having the fans on your side. This is about people wanting to see you fight. People love Joshua. The site fee alone for Oleksandr Usyk versus Anthony Joshua on August the 20th in Jeddah at the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is $80 million. 80 million. About 65 million pound. But $80 million is the site fee alone. Now, this is a 50-50 split for both Joshua and Usyk. So they both get exactly the same money coming out of this fight, no matter who wins, who loses. Okay? Reasons being, that's what they agreed to on the terms prior to the first fight. Usyk agreed to the rematch. He didn't have to. He could have said no rematch or anything like that, and the fight would have still gone ahead. But he got paid a little bit more for the first fight to agree to the terms for the rematch. And people who want to shout up and down how Joshua's got a rematch clause, well, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder have had more rematches than Anthony Joshua. Not my opinion, that's a fact. Again, Tyson Fury, let's not forget, he agreed to have a rematch with Vladimir Klitschko, even though he was a WBO mandatory for Klitschko. Of course, the rematch never took place. He agreed to the rematch with Deontay Wilder for the second fight, to have a third fight, even though he was a WBC mandatory for the second fight. It shouldn't have been a mandatory because obviously that whole situation with the WBC and Dillian Whyte took place. They put Dillian Whyte on back burner and just awarded Tyson Fury the mandatory position. So he was the mandatory. So if you're going to hold Anthony Joshua's feet to the fire for a rematch, then you have to hold Tyson Fury's feet too. Okay? That's not hate. It's facts. Facts is not hating. But when you look at the $80 million site fee alone, bearing in mind, Frank Warren, he broke the record for a purse bid. Not for an event, but he broke the record for a purse bid of $41 million. Tyson Fury came out with, because he defeated Dillian Whyte, was it 32, 33 million out of that fight? Good money, right? But Joshua's getting a minimum $40 million. 40 million. Now, that's not as much as what he got for the rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. For that one was about $70 million or something like that. So on this one, the site fee alone is more than what the site fee was for Joshua Ruiz Part 2. Now, Anthony Joshua and Usyk both getting 40 million each, but they will both get a cut of the revenue that the event makes. Not on the gate receipts, obviously that's all down to the Saudi, hence the site fee. But this is down to the pay-per-views. Both Usyk and Joshua will get a cut of however many pay-per-views it does. And it's going to do a lot of pay-per-views. Plus the endorsements for the event, the sponsorships, personal sponsorships, all these kind of things. Joshua is probably going to end up making about 80 to 90 million just for this fight. And this is Joshua coming off a loss. So as I said before, it's not hating on Fury. It genuinely isn't. But this is facts. When I'm telling you, he is the money man of the heavyweight division. He is. And that's coming off of a loss. So those who say that Tyson Fury earned more in 2019 and 2020, you know how people go around trying to make up stories but not actually breaking it down properly. Reason being because Tyson Fury had like, 3 fights, including the WWE stint, and of course he had his book and all that kind of stuff. So of course, when Josh is only fighting once, obviously he's going to earn more in that 1 year. But fight by fight basis, Joshua is stratospheres ahead of Tyson Fury. He is. It's not my opinion, it's a fact. Crazy site fee, crazy money. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you on the next video.